Look at that long drive that all of these poor little cars have to make. Los Angeles, California, home to stars, celebrities, Hollywood, and now the most efficient roadway system that they've ever seen. We are going to attempt to build Los Angeles into a sprawling metropolis from the ground up. So let's get started. Now, if you haven't seen this game before, the point is you want to connect these little homes to these downtown centers. And for each one of these little dots that appear on the centers, somebody from their house is going to drive all the way along your route and go collect the dot and then work their way back to their house. So the goal is to get as many commuters as you can before the city goes into a lockdown state for not being able to efficiently manage it. But because this will be the most efficient road layout of Los Angeles that you've ever seen, that likely won't happen in this video. One thing that's pretty important in this game is you don't want to cross lines. So I don't want to cross, if I don't have to, my blue with my red line, because that adds to the traffic. And that'll make you lose the game a lot quicker. Alright, the end of week 1, we need to pick what we would prefer, traffic lights or a roundabout. Now, I always have preferred the roundabout. I think it works a little bit nicer than the traffic lights because you still have to stop at the lights, but with a roundabout you can still have the continuous flow of traffic. Now, we did have this guy spawned out here, but I think I might just connect this red house that's a lot closer than use all of my road space to connect that over, just because you have limited tiles that you can use. So right now I've only got 23 more roads that I have, but that's why you get a restock at the end of the week to get new tiles, new roads to create your city. Yellow just spawned, and I think we do start with one bridge. So we can start by crossing the river here, and I think we will do that, and we can just manage to squeeze in to that little spot by going around the corner. And it looks like now we're at the end of week 2. I think even though 10 extra tiles would be nice, I'm going to go with the traffic lights just in case we need them down the road. Now I've got them. So this blue city center did just appear. We only though have the one bridge right now. I'm going to pause it really quick just so we can figure out what we're doing. I think for the time being, I will have to connect the blue to our same line, even though I don't like doing that. Yeah, we'll have to do that just because we don't have another bridge. So I think we can manage by doing that. And for the time being, we're just going to have to connect all of this together, which I really didn't want to do this early in the game. But it looks like that'll be what we get forced into doing. Oh, okay, wait. Now this is a big decision, just because the motorway is really nice, and we could just use the motorway to connect the blue, and then we could totally bypass needing the blue to be on that same bridge. But the bridge is also pretty... Ooh, that's pretty nice too. I normally go the motorway, but I think I'm going to go the bridge, and we can connect going this back way around. And I think that might be what I do to eliminate the yellow being on that same route. We might end up using, this might be the first time we use a light. And I might put it right here just to kind of help traffic that's going through. Okay, and now we've got a yellow city center popping up over here. Oh, let me pause it really quick. We have a lot of stuff popping up. Okay, so I think what I'm hoping for, if I can get a motorway, I'm going to connect these light blues just via a motorway, and then we can kind of eliminate this whole mess right here because we're going to need to start connecting like this yellow and the red just right over here. Which to do that, I'm wondering if we go like this and then do a straight line up, then over like that. Okay, and for the time being, I also might throw in the roundabout. Maybe if we just put the roundabout right there, we can still connect the blue down. We can connect the yellow like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. Then we can still connect the bridge for the time being. Let's put, though, the orange right there so you won't have to go all the way up around the roundabout to get down here. And then we can connect you as well. But then we'll also need to connect the red somehow. So I'm thinking maybe if we just connect the red out like this, that might be our best bet for the time being. So let's see how that'll work. I will take another bridge. We'll go with another bridge because that'll be pretty useful for us. So far, I don't think that's too bad actually. It seems a little chaotic, but I'm really liking that setup. Now we've got a mega city center that just appeared. Oh, I really don't like having to share so many routes, but the game's forcing us to. It's really forcing us to do that. Oh, we do have though. Oh, this will be good. We can just connect all of that right there. Oh, and we do get a motorway now. Okay, the motorway will be nice. Let's use that motorway though now and connect our blue. That way the blue doesn't even have to be on the same route. Because I think that will help reduce the amount of traffic over here. I think this new layout will honestly work a little bit better for us, which will be really good because now we got one of our bridges back and we got a traffic light back. New color of city center though appearing. We've got purple down here in the bottom right to represent Purple Nation. And this place down here now just turned into a mega city center. So what we'll probably need to do, this is actually really convenient that this motorway appeared, just because I think we've got a lot of reds over here. We'll just need to connect them directly via the motorway to get down to this main hub, just because these two aren't going to be able to handle all of that traffic on their own. We did just get a purple city center down here. I think the best way, maybe if we use our old line, we can connect this and then connect a bridge down there. And that'll be, I think that'll be the best way we can solve it for now. But let's get another bridge, just because we like using those. Oh, these purples are killing me. There's another city center that just appeared up here. Let's connect, I guess we're just going to have one massive line. So we'll have a pretty big road going out this way, just because that's the only way we can really, it's really the only way we can help the situation right now. So somehow we're going to have to connect, probably by motorway, these reds over here down to this area, just because it's getting a little too chaotic. Actually, you know what? It's going to be easier if we just use roads and make a bridge that connects up here. I think this is going to be a lot nicer to deal with, having that motorway right there and then just having the bridge over here, because I think with this being like the higher, the level 2 tier city center, we'll probably want it to be a little bit closer and closer to more of the red homes overall. Alright, and we got the blue finally connected down there. All of our blues kind of are huddled in this spot though, which makes me think that we'll probably want to, once we get a few tiles, we'll want to connect this main line. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done that, and I also threw in a traffic light, just because I think that'll keep things flowing for the most part over there. Okay, I am starting to get a little concerned just because that one's filling up quite a bit, but there are a lot of cars on the way. So, okay, and that is falling down. That's good. Maybe we dump this purple line so they don't have to come clear down here and then do a motorway from on this side over. That way they get there a little bit quicker. And I just got red connected down here, so that'll solve that issue. I think the purple is starting to be resolved, and I added a couple of more connections to this blue, these two city centers. So we'll see if that helps decrease it. You know, this is kind of actually reminiscent of actual Los Angeles. No one can get anywhere and everything is filling up. Alright, whoa, wait, let's pause for a second. Yeah, this is starting to get a little concerning. I mean, I can drag, it's just kind of a long way to go, but I mean, if it'll save us from losing the game, let's drag that over so yellows can get to that city center on time. Let's pause it for a second. We can cross this line, throw traffic light in there. I just don't think it's enough at this point. Well, all we can do is try and see if we can manage to hold on just a little bit longer. Week 14, let's just take another bridge, I guess. Okay, well, Los Angeles did shut down. Awesome way to end it. Didn't quite reach 100 days, but I feel like we made a fairly efficient city for the amount of resources we had.